Hello friends, my name is Vikas. So friends, in this video we will be looking at some of the important appointments of December month. Video will be very helpful to you, so do watch the video till the end. So friends, we'll start with the session, but before that we have something important to tell you about. So friends, we have an app by the name Cloud which you can go and download in the Play Store. This application is very helpful to you, that will help you in our preparation. All the PDFs, all the current affairs, all the material, all the quiz questions are provided by us on this particular application only. So if you are a government job aspirant, you must have this Cloud application. Now, once you have downloaded the application, you will move and open it. Then you have to log in with your Gmail ID. Once you have logged in, you will be shifted to this page. Now, if you have purchased our course, then with the course will be providing you daily PDF. In this daily PDF will be giving you multiple questions of the daily, as well as 20 questions quiz will be provided you on the daily basis. Then if we shift to weekly, we will be providing you with the weekly information also, such as weekly quiz of 50 questions each, then weekly PDF combining of whole week's important current affairs. Then if we are talking on monthly basis, we will be doing same on the monthly basis also, that will be providing you with a compiled PDF of the whole month's current affairs that are way important to you. This, if you are in English language student, then you will be provided with English, and you can switch language between English as well as Hindi. Then you should also know we help aspirants to prepare for banking exams also. Multiple quiz questions will be provided you, multiple quiz will be provided you on the daily basis, on monthly basis, on weekly basis, so that it will boost your confidence. Then we'll be providing you information related to various banking exams also. And apart from this, we have started an initiative that is very helpful, that providing you questions with topic wise, such as apps and web portals, important days, books and authors, obituary, national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, everything. Each topic will contain individual information of that particular month that will boost your preparation to a next level. This is very important. These topic wise PDFs are very important. This will help you very much in boosting your preparations. Alright friends, so you should also know, if you use our code Vikas10, we will help you by giving extra 10% discount. So go grab this offer, this will help you a lot. This is a very useful application for an aspirant. So I urge you to go and download and check our plans. So friends, let's start. The first we will be talking about Army Chief General M.N. Narwane sir. Mukund Narwane sir has been appointed as the chairman of Chief of Staff Committee. Very important. Chief of Staff Committee. This Chief of Staff Committee comprises of the Chiefs of Army, Navy and Air Force. Alright, remember this. Army Chief General M. Narwane, this is Manoj Mukund Narwane, MM Narwane, has taken as the charge of the chairman of the Chief of Staff Committee. Very important, mark this. Alright, he is General Manoj Mukund Narwane, and he was also the Chief of Army Staff, CAS. Another thing that you need to remember here, that I told you, that Chief of Staff Committee, this comprises of the chief of all three posts, that is of all the forces, Army, Air Force and Navy. If we are talking about CDS, that is your Chief of Defence Staff, remember Chief of Defence Staff is a 4-star position. Another important question that can be asked. And who was the first CDS of India? He was General Bipin Rawat sir, was the first, who died recently in Tamil Nadu's Kannur district in an helicopter crash. He became the first CDF of India in the year 2019. Next appointment is of Atul Dinkar Rahane ji. As you can see, Atul Dinkar Rahane, he has been appointed as the Director General of BrahMos Aerospace Private Limited. Very important appointment, mark this. Atul Dinkar Rahane has been appointed as the Director DG, that is your Director General of BrahMos Aerospace Private Limited. This Atul Dinkar Rahane, remember, he is a senior DRDO scientist, that is your Defense Research and Development Organization. He is a senior DRDO scientist, and he has been appointed as the DG of BrahMos Aerospace Private Limited. This BrahMos Aerospace Private Limited, it manufactures the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile. He was a part of a core team also, and it has been update promotion or you can say he has been promoted to the post of director general now. Remember this missile, that is your BrahMos missile. This is a joint venture of India with which country? It is with Russia. So coming back, Atul Dinkar Rane appointed as the new Director General of BrahMos Aerospace Private Limited. Next appointment. Next we'll be talking about H.O. Suri sir. As you can see him in the picture, he has been appointed as MD and CEO of IFCO Tokyo General Insurance. I repeat, H.O. Suri has been appointed as the new MD and CEO of IFCO Tokyo General Insurance. The private sector IFCO Tokyo General Insurance appointed H.O. Suri as their new managing director and ex-chief executive officer, and he will be having this post effective from 1st of October 2021. Remember, this is an important appointment that you should know. Then remember, Suri is a chartered accountant, that is your, we say CA, chartered accountant by profession, and he started his profession journey in the year 1982 with IFCO only, and now he has been appointed as their managing director. What is IFCO? IFCO is the world's largest fertilizer manufacturer in the cooperative sector. Next we'll be talking about Ice Hockey Association of India's General Secretary Harjinder Singh appointed as the chef de mission for Beijing Winter Olympics. Very important, mark this. The Indian Olympic Association IOA appointed Harjinder Singh as the chef de mission of the Indian contingent for the upcoming Winter Olympics 2022 that will be held from 4th to 20th of February in, and where they will be having this 2022 Olympic Games. It will be Winter Olympic Games will be in Beijing. And where is Beijing? Beijing is the capital of China. Alright, who is Harjinder Singh? Harjinder Singh is currently serving as the General Secretary of Indian Ice Hockey Association. So remember, Harjinder Singh has been appointed as the chef de mission for the Beijing Winter Olympic Games for the year 2022 that will be hosting by the country Beijing, and the country being China and the city being Beijing. Next we'll be talking about President Barrow wins the second term in the Gambia election. Mark this, very important. Who is he? He is Adama Barrow. He has been appointed as the president. He won the second term as president during the Gambia's presidential election by winning over around 53% of votes. He defeated his main challenger by who won only 27.7%. So Adam Barrow won around 53% votes and secured his second term as the president of Gambia. Mark this, very important. Moving on. Next we'll be talking about Alka Upadhyay ji. As you can see here in the picture, Alka Upadhyay has been appointed as the chairperson of NHAI. Very important appointment. What is NHAI? NHAI stands for National Highway Authority of India. So a senior IAS officer, she's an IAS of 1990 batch of Madhya Pradesh cadre, has been appointed as the chairperson of NHAI, that is your National Highway Authority of India. Under that, and this NAHI comes under the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. She will be succeeding whom? She will be succeeding Giridhar Aramaneji. I repeat, let me write it now. She will be succeeding whom? She will be succeeding Giridhar Aramaneji, and who was given the additional charge of this chairperson of NHI after Sukhbir Singh Sandhu steps down. Alright, mark this, this is an important appointment. Coming back, Alka Upadhyay appointed as the chairperson of NAI, and she was an IS of 1990 cadre batch of 1919 of Madhya Pradesh cadre batch. Next we'll be talking about Sambit Patra. Sambit Patra is a spokesperson for BJP, and you must have seen him many times on television, on news. So Sambit Patra, he has been appointed as the chairman and part-time non-executive director for India Tourism Development Corporation, that is your ITDC. I repeat, Sambit Patra, as you can see him in the picture, He's an BJP spokesperson, and he has been appointed as the chairperson or chairman of the Indian Tourism Development Corporation, that is your ITDC. Coming back, Bharatiya Janata Party spokesperson and leader Sambit Patra appointed as the chairperson of ITDC, and who, by which organization or by which committee this appointment came? He was appointed by ACC. ACC stands for Appointment Committee of the Cabinet, and he will be having this post for a term of 3 years. Alright, mark this. Sambit Patra was working as an independent director of Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, and now he has been appointed as the chairman and part-time non-executive director for the Indian Tourism Development Corporation, and he is Sambit Patra. Next appointment. Next we'll be talking about Honduras. Honduras has first time appointed a female president for Xiomara Castro. I repeat, who is she? Xiomara Castro has been appointed as the first female president of Honduras. Mark this appointment, can be asked in your exam. I repeat, who is the first female president of Honduras? She is Xiomara Castro. Mark this appointment. This question can be asked in your example. Highly important. All right. Next appointment is of our Ethiraj Davis. As you can see him in the picture, he has become the MD, that is your managing director and chief executive officer, for 3 years for Ujjain Small Finance Bank. All right, very important. He will be replacing whom? He will be replacing Nitin Chugh. All right, who was the earlier MD and CEO of Ujjain Small Finance Bank, and now Ethiraj Davis has been appointed as the new MD and CEO of Ujjain Small Finance Bank for a term of 3 years. Next we'll be talking about Sanjeev Mehta. And he has been appointed for a term of 3 years. Next we'll be talking about Sanjeev Mehta. Sanjeev Mehta has been appointed as the president of FICCI. Very important. Alright, I repeat, Sanjeev Mehta has been appointed as the chairman and managing director of Hindustan Unilever Limited, appointed as president of FICCI. Very important appointment. What is your FICCI? FICCI stands for Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industries. He was earlier the chairman and managing director of Hindustan Unilever Limited, and now he has been appointed as the president of FICCI, Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Alright, remember, and he is its new president after the conclusion of the FICCI's 94th annual general meeting on 18th of December. Currently, Sanjeev Mehta also serves as the senior vice president of FICCI and will be succeeding Uday Shankar, the current president of FICCI. So who is the current president? He is Uday Shankar, and Uday Shankar will be replaced by Sanjeev Mehta. Alright, and also remember, Sanjeev Mehta is currently serving as the senior vice president. He is currently serving as the senior vice president of FICCI. As you can see him in the picture, he is Sanjeev Mehta. Next we'll be talking about Atulkumar Goel. Center has appointed Atulkumar Goel as the new managing director and chief executive officer of Punjab National Bank. Very important appointment. Mark this also. Atulkumar Goel, new MD and CEO of Punjab National Bank. Atulkumar Goel was appointed to the post of what? To the post of MD and CEO. Alright, the appointment came after the approval by ACC. What is ACC? Appointments Committee of the Cabinet appointed Atulkumar Goel. Then remember, Atulkumar Goel will serve as the Punjab National Bank chief until 31st of December till the year 2024. Alright, and he will be succeeding whom to this post of MD and CEO? He will be succeeding Mallikarjun Rao. He will be replacing him to the post of MD and CEO. Next, another important appointment and a good news for Indians. We have discussed this multiple times. Indian tech wizard Praveen Agrawal has taken as to the post of CEO of Twitter. Parag Agrawal. Earlier he was CTO of Twitter and now he has been promoted to the post of CEO of Twitter. And he will be replacing whom? Parag Agrawal will be replacing Jack Dorsey, as who was earlier the CEO of Twitter, who was also the co-founder of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, and now Parag Agrawal has become the Chief Executive Officer of CEO. Next, we'll be talking Sweden. Sweden has elected first female prime minister. All right, and who is she? She is Magdalena Andersson. Mark this important appointment. All right, first female prime minister of Sweden. Who is she? Magdalena Andersson. All right, question can be asked in similar manner that who was the first female president of Sweden? She is Magdalena Andersson. She is 54 years of age. All right, and a former finance minister of Sweden. She was the former finance minister also. Finance minister of Sweden, and the first female prime minister of Sweden is Magdalena Andersson. Next we'll be talking about Gabriel Boric. Gabriel Boric, another important appointment, has been appointed as the youngest. Mark this. He is the youngest president of Chile. He is just 35 years of age and he has become the president of Chile. Remember, Gabriel Boric, you can see him in the picture. Alright. He defeated his opposition and he also became the youngest president. Remember this question. This will be asked in similar manner. Who is the youngest president of Chile? He is Gabriel Boric. Next appointment, Gita Gopinath. Mark this, very important appointment. Gita Gopinath, who was earlier appointed as the chief economist, or you can say the first female chief economist of the International Monetary Fund, and now she has been promoted to the first deputy manager director of IMF. I repeat, Gita Gopinath, last to last month we studied about her, that she is the first female chief economist of International Monetary Fund, and now she has been promoted to the post of first deputy managing director. That is your first deputy MD, managing director of International Monetary Fund. You can see her in the picture. She is Gita Gopinath and she is an Indian American. Alright, she will be serving under IMF chief. Who is she? Kristalina Georgieva. She will be succeeding Jeffrey Okamoto. Alright, and she will be succeeding whom? Jeffrey Okamoto to the post of deputy, or she will be becoming first deputy managing director of IMF. Indirect question can be asked, who is the first deputy managing director of IMF? Gita Gopinath. Who was the first female chief economist of IMF? She is also Gita Gopinath. After this, you need to remember some other appointment such as Catherine Russell. Catherine Russell has been appointed to the post of executive director of UNICEF. Catherine Russell. Alright, then next you need to know is Olaf Scholz. Olaf Scholz has been appointed as the Chancellor of Germany. Mark this. Olaf Scholz appointed as the Chancellor of Germany. These two are important appointment. Also, one more Chancellor you can remember here. He was Karl Nehammer. We have discussed this Karl Nehammer multiple times. He has been appointed as the Chancellor of Austria. Chancellor of Germany, Olaf Scholz. Chancellor of Austria, Karl Nehammer. And Executive Director of UNICEF is Catherine Russell. A good news to all our viewers. Recently, we have launched an course, that is IBPS PO exam course. This is a 25-day free course to crack IBPS PO mains exams. This course duration will be from 13th of December to 14th of January. This course will help you to boost your preparation. This course could be attempted any number of times with no day limit. In this course, we'll be providing you information related to your admit card details, previous year cutoffs, notification related to such exam, and many others details. Apart from this, you can see here we are covering the whole syllabus here, like data analysis on D3. Then you are getting quiz of 20 questions with such questions that you can prepare, that will help you, or they are the expected questions they will be coming in the exams. So these questions are very helpful. These 20 questions you will be getting on daily basis, and they will help you to boost your preparation. So go fast and subscribe to this course. तो फ्रेंड्स, ये थी हमारी वीडियो। अगर आपको आज हमारी वीडियो से कुछ ना कुछ सीखने को मिला है तो जल्दी से जाइए और हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर दें और इस वीडियो को लाइक कर दें। और फ्रेंड्स, अगर आपको हमारे कंटेंट से रिलेटेड या फिर हमारे कोई ऐप से इशू आ रहा है, कोई भी आपको प्रॉब्लम है, तो आप हमारी जीमेल आईडी जो कि है support@affairscloud.com या फिर हमारा नंबर 9677333862 पर कॉन्टैक्ट कर सकते हैं। एंड हमारी टीम जल्दी से जल्दी आपके इशू को रिजॉल्व करने में आपकी सहायता करेगी। सो टेक केयर।